what seeds are going to go to waste? Not these ones. Today we are planting some Moringa dwarf trees from some seeds that I pre-germinated, started not quite 2 weeks ago. Probably, no, it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. I set them up on a Sunday night, and today is Tuesday. So it's been 2 weeks and 2 days. So in this pot, these are some just some little planter pots, nursery pots that I got from Dollar Tree, and I believe there were six in a pot, six in a pack. And what I like about them is that they came with holes in them that I didn't have to drill, so I like that. Um, and in there was some slow release fertilizer. I believe I bought from Amazon. I'll put it up on the screen, but I just put a little bit in here because this is also Miracle Grow that also has some nutrients, but definitely can use some additives and very, very small amount of worm castings. So I set up 5 seeds and only two of them really germinated. So this is the first one. Um, y'all saw how nice and extensive that root was on there. So I just made a hole, stuck it down in there, and now I'm kind of just tamping the dirt down lightly, however, compact, so that the seed and the roots can have some contact with the wet soil. Okay, so easy peasy. First one is actually done. I'm just kind of tidying up a little bit. And now we're going to do the second one. Now, the second one was a little bit more complicated, not in a bad way. And this just kind of goes to show you how different seeds that are in the same medium, put in at the same time, will grow at different rates. So the root on that first one was pretty good, but y'all, the root on this one, it is, I mean, I guess you can't say the word massive, but I guess compared to the first one, it's massive. It's stuck all through that, it's all stuck through the wet paper towel. So I went to go get a scissors to help me kind of cut around the paper towel. Well, you see, I'm cutting and tearing, but I'm basically gonna do it around where the root system is, so that I don't break or tear or cut any of the roots. All right, so I'm about to show y'all what the root system looks like. So here's what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that. Do you see all those roots coming through the paper towel? So I'm gonna have to carefully cut around it so that I don't disturb that at all. Yeah, this is my son's school scissors, but he must not need it because it's been sitting on the kitchen counter for days. But it don't cut all that good anyway, so he definitely needs a new one. So as you can see here, I'm doing my best to not disturb or injure injure those roots. All right, so I'm just gonna make this hole a little bit bigger than it was to accommodate the new paper that's gonna be a part of this root system. Hopefully this paper towel is as natural as it can be because it is going down in there. So I'm just using my little, I don't know what you call this thing, dibbler, I think I've heard people call it. And, I got it down in there pretty easily, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm just kind of tamping down the soil to make sure that it's packed tight enough, not too tight, but packed tight enough where it's going to come in contact with those roots and the rest of the seed. Um, but mainly the roots. And and I didn't show it on the video, but I did put a little bit of, sprinkled a little water on this. That soil was pretty moist because I had just moistened it. I had just moistened it prior to putting it in the little planter pots, and now I'm labeling. Um, I'm trying to do a better job of that, y'all. I have not been doing a whole lot of labeling lately, but now it's all done. There's three seeds left. There are two of them that look like they have some potential, so I'm gonna give them. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna give them a few more days and see what they do. See that one? You can see some green kind of unfolding or unfurling from out of the seed. There's one of them that just didn't do absolutely anything, so I'm just gonna throw that one in the trash. And then that other one, I'm gonna try to see if it's gonna do anything. So I'm just gonna put it right back in the same bowl. That paper towel is still super duper um, moist. It still has a good bit of moisture. And you guys, I think I only moistened that paper towel twice. The day that I set the seeds up, and then maybe like a week later. So even though it's been another week, it's still pretty moist. I think just as long as you keep it airtight, it's gonna stay pretty moist. Now here we are. We are all done, and now we're going to place this in its new home for the next couple weeks. Now, whatever am I going to do with two more moringa trees? I don't know, but maybe you should tap that subscribe button and come back to see if there's a part three, because guess what? I do have more seeds.